And we're live.
You're a chicken.
Hi,
Hello.
hi everyone. So on, so what we have is a countdown. To go live, you have to hit live twice. It gives you a chance to, you know, put on a
Are
decent
you sure
face.
you want to go live?
To put on a decent face before, because the first thing that the live captures is your thumbnail. So it's nice to have a smile on your face, and that's why we try to smile. But I was doing the countdown like 3.
I was going, go on, go on, go on. And he didn't. He wouldn't do a funny face. He's done it to me before where he's kind of left me hanging.
I did. That was funny.
You shit.
Yeah. So Vera's the first one in, and then we have
Hi,
Seeker
Sarah.
and Sarah, our star
Hi,
sister.
Sarah. And Seeker. Yay. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome to date night.
date night.
Yeah, we cover a lot of categories, a lot of ground, and we covered a lot of ground in our global predictions.
We did. Yeah. And we were chatting a lot about, topics as well, weren't we, with everybody? So it
Yeah.
wasn't just, head down and doing one after the other questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Fiona. Hello, kind spirit. Your ball came today, kind spirit. I think it was you that wanted the laser ball. I think the laser angel. So
Hi to Fiona and Von Craig. Thank you for joining us.
didn't come in a box though. It just came in this, which is a bit of a shame.
Okay.
I may have a box though.
Makes it easy to ship.
No, but
Kind Spirit says, "No, wasn't me, love."
it wasn't you. Okay. I can't remember who else was. I've got it all written back in written down in my little book anyway.
Hi to Kelsey and CJ.
Hi,
Thank you for
Carol.
joining us.
Hello. Thank you for your payment for all your bits and pieces. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I got the obsidian and the white jade bracelet. I've had to order. I didn't have enough beads to make another white jade bracelet, but they are coming. But it's obviously I've got about, I don't know, I think 4 days before the beads get here. So I'll make it as soon as they come. So just to let you know.
And CJ, you should probably have your shirts before Friday at the latest. So thank you for your orders.
We appreciate you guys sticking with us all day. Sunday, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was lovely.
Welcome back to our star daughter, Christina Love, one of our moderators, and one of our literal star children.
We are like mum and dad, and I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. Look. So these are.
That's pretty.
There's an angel in there, laser, an angel.
How do they do that?
I don't know. But isn't it amazing?
Yeah. Is it a hologram?
Yeah. So if anybody else wants one of these, I can get them in from the wholesaler. They're £20. It comes with a wooden stand. Okay, so yeah.
That's pretty.
I have one on my reading table whenever I'm doing readings. So yeah. It's lovely.
Aww.
I like it.
So at the end of our last broadcast, I was just shuffling cards, and I figured, well, I'll pull a card for us, and this was the card I pulled for us. But you popped out.
Oh, sorry, love.
You made a goofy face, and then you left.
Sorry.
But I pulled a card for us, and it's the star.
The star.
That's the one that you say is the hopes, dreams, and wishes.
It is.
Yeah.
In conspiracy terms or truth the terms, it means links with the off-worlders.
Ooh.
Yep.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're bringing starseeds together. So.
You look so fucking hot.
So do you. Thank you. I had half an hour just to get out of my plait and quickly do my hair. I had to stick some more hair in. It's not mine. I had to quickly do that.
Wow. Doesn't she look beautiful, everyone?
Thank you. Look at my jewelry here. Isn't this a lovely necklace? I was gifted a big box of loads of different jewelry and unique products, and please support this wonderful lady. Her name is Jodie Abatello. And my goodness, what a wonderful lady. She gifted these. So I've got here some mascara, unique mascara. Unique is amazing product. It's a spray foundation, which I've never tried before. And I did say that I would do a video just for that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to brave this. Greg knows how brave this will be. I will come on with probably foundation on already, but nothing else. It's big. And
that's huge for you.
I have been asked to do a makeup tutorial thingy, and so I will.
Wow.
Now I've said it, I will have to do it. And then this is a corrector, a skin corrector. And then what else have I got? Liquid eyeshadow. And I've got some nails. And I kept changing all my, and look, I just feel like it's my birthday over and over. Look, this turquoise necklace and this lovely silver necklace as well, and this lovely necklace. It's like a long necklace, goes over dress, and I can't believe it. I'm just such a lucky girl. And this as well, it's like a lovely necklace too. And this, I've never worn anything like this before, so I don't know if it suits me or not. But there, and a comb, and they all came in these royal, but every individual thing comes in these royal bags. And I could keep going and going and going. There's just so much here. Lovely bracelet, which I think is gorgeous. So I wish she was here so I could thank her. Yeah, wow. Can't wait to meet her. Can't wait to meet Jodie. Where you gone? Come back, come back.
Wanted to give you the spotlight.
Oh, well, I'm just so grateful. So grateful. So, look at these funky earrings. Look, they're great. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Trying all these new things.
What you're wearing right now has like an Egyptian kind of a flair to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna try out some new things, and obviously I would always tell people where I got these from, and but I definitely want to do a shout out for her unique products, because unique makeup products are absolutely wonderful. They're great. So yeah, I'll do a makeup-y thing.
Yeah. So we were talking about the star card, and CJ said that's her favorite on the deck. And then Devin joined in. The star card always reminds me of Disney's Pinocchio.
Yeah, Wish Upon a Star, that song.
When you wish upon a star.
And Becca Day. Hi, Becca Day. It was exactly the same. And Ellie Jane.
Yeah. And Devin, of course. Yeah. And Devin, thank you for joining us. And welcome back to Fiona.
Yeah.
Dave Winfield, thank you for joining us. Stormy night in Florida. Yes, indeed. I hear the
Oh,
thunder outside.
welcome, David.
And our brother Mark is joining us, our wonderful moderator who, thank you for, both you and Christina both, you put up all of our links for us, and it's so, even though you can't really read that one. Book a reading with
Psychic Annie. I love it. It does stand out, doesn't it? Hi,
Yes.
Jill. Hello, Jill. David Winfield, are you new here? I don't.
No, he was here. He was here last week. I think I've seen his name before that as well. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Blessings from New Zealand. Fantastic.
I love seeing people from all around the world, and we highly encourage you guys to put where you're from in the chat and make those connections.
Interact with each other, say hi and connect. Definitely. That's what it's for, isn't it? Connecting with like-minded friends.
So how was your day? I know you got to spend time with family and
they just make my heart sing. So it's Rhea and Craig's anniversary, and it's the 5-year anniversary, and he said it's wood. He said that should be easy. He said with a wink. So but anyway, what he actually did, he didn't just give her wood, if you know what I mean. He gave her he made a planter out of wood, a big planter thing for the garden, and also a mud kitchen for Olivia. He actually made it himself. Now that means more than going down the shop and getting something plasticky or an ornament or something. That means so much more, doesn't it? That he spent.
Homemade gifts are always the best.
Yeah.
It's like these little scrolls that you gave me. I love them. Let's pick one right now.
Just be careful which ones. Yep. Some of them are readable. Some of them are not.
I won't show it until after I read it.
Yeah, I think that's probably. So Janet there's from Wisconsin, and Coax. How do you pronounce that? Switzerland, Geneva. How do you pronounce that?
Coxine. This one says, I love the man that you are, and you make me want to be a better person.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. I felt every message.
I love these messages because, well, there was one, when I first moved in, I don't know how it got there, but it was on the steps of my home. It was just a message from Allie. Somehow it made its way to the bottom step of my door entrance.
Good job it wasn't a naughty one.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just
somebody might have
that would
opened
have been
it.
funny. Yeah.
Could have done.
Yeah, Coxine L.
Coxine L.
Okay, here's a good question, from David. When you make a gift, you put your personal energy into it.
Yeah, and I felt her energy as I was going through it all. It was like a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
But it's above and beyond how much she sent me. So I'm definitely going to gift her back a reading. I know she didn't send it to me for that reason, and I would like to review her products as well. Hence doing the I've been asked to do a makeover tutorial, which I will.
For my parents' 65th wedding anniversary, I did something, but some of the people might not.
Yes.
I made a video of songs throughout the decades that were meaningful. Like, for example, my parents' song was by the Platters, Only You, by the Platters. And not only did I learn how to play them on guitar, I also had a green screen behind me, and I was showing either pictures or videos or movies of the progression of my parents' relationship, and I'd talk a little in between each song and kind of narrate the whole process. And it's on my BitChute channel, but I shared it with the world as well.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, but
You
that's
can't put it on YouTube, could you? Because of copyright.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to put it on my BitChute channel, but it's those kind of gifts, and I did the same for you. That My Love video.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah,
The moment when we first actually physically met at the airport,
yeah.
and
My first
a first
trip
kiss.
out to our first kiss. My first trip out to the UK, and
Yep.
I put it with the song "My Love" as a background, and various videos and pictures and stuff that you. Those are the most meaningful gifts. Stuff you can't buy in a store.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you guys are wonderful teachers.
Oh, thank you, Crystal.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much. Oh, was you
Go
doing
ahead.
that one? You do it. You do it.
That's why people loved my photography when I was a photographer. My energy went into it as well as spirits, because I was always prayed that I capture what the divine saw in my clients. It always worked. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. And that's a good point too. When you're taking a picture, there is that energy of the capturing that precise moment, right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful
Yeah.
thing.
So it's great that you're putting where you're from. So make sure that you interact with people who might live near you, or
Hi,
I
Suzanne.
think there should be more psychic development groups, and I have always wanted to write a book for psychic development teachers, like with lesson plans in them and everything. So that's one of the books that I am intending to do. So yeah.
Hi, Jeannie.
Hi,
From
Jeannie.
Remember Jeannie, not Jeannie, Jean. It's Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Yes.
Jeannie.
From Connecticut. Oh, I should have quizzed you on that. CT. Would you have guessed that?
Nope.
Hi,
In abbreviations,
Lucia. Is it Lucia or Lucia?
Lucia. Is it Lucia? In is it always W means west and E always means east?
Yes.
It can't mean estate or
No,
anything else. It doesn't ever mean anything else. You
never.
promise me it
Not
doesn't.
in an address. No,
Okay.
in the United States.
So we're getting a lot of people from Australia and New Zealand, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Love the Bowie reference. Was it intentional? What was the Bowie reference? I'm a huge
Obviously
Bowie
it
fan.
wasn't. If we're asking.
Was it about Star Child? Star? I don't know.
You like Bowie though, don't you?
I love Bowie. Yeah,
Music.
I've
So
got a great article on N5D about David Bowie. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is.
Ladybug. Little red bug with black points. Bring luck. Don't know how you call it in English. Coccinelle.
I'm going to do a screen share.
I butcher names, and I do apologise. I don't mean to.
This is an article I wrote. It's called David Bowie, The Next Stage of Evolution. And, he has this song called Life on Mars, and he has an album called Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders of Mars. The song Changes. Fascinating, beautiful, beautiful song. And Bowie's song Starman talks about an extraterrestrial encounter, where he goes on to say there's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Told us not to blow it because he knows it's all worthwhile. And there's this iconic moment of him and Mick Ronson together, his guitarist. That's just so amazing. And here's another thing too about David Bowie and the song "Oh You Pretty Things." He tells a story of becoming race of beings that he describes as the next stage of human evolution called Homo superior. So, yeah,
He's definitely not from this planet.
no. So, and here's some of the lyrics from "Oh You Pretty Things." Got to make way for the Homo superior, the new stage of evolution. Look out at your children, see their faces in golden rays. Don't kid yourself, they belong to you. They're the start of a coming race. The earth is a bitch, we finished our news. But once again, he ends up going on to say you got to make way for the Homo superior. So he's fascinating. I way ahead of his time, and left us way before his time. So it's just so influential. I when I play guitar at the beach, I have a bunch of backing tracks, which takes the guitar out, and I get to play guitar to it. But there's a number of them that I like playing to. One is Ziggy Stardust. Another one is Rebel Rebel, which we used to do that in my first band with Brian. And the third one is Suffragette City. So I love jamming to those on the beach. So yeah, I love, huge Bowie fan, definitely. Thanks for making that reference and bringing that up, David. Jeannie, yeah.
Oh.
Do you have the Starman tarot deck?
No. Do you?
I don't think I do. I have a bunch of them, and I don't think it's not my main go-to.
Yeah, I'd love to see.
David Bowie, As the World Falls Down, is my favorite. Christina, you're too young to know who David Bowie is.
I know.
I was in love with that man at a very young age. He felt like home to me. Aw.
I think Christina's half my age, I think.
I watched Labyrinth over and over because of him.
Yeah, I agree. I love the Labyrinth. Yeah.
I'm a star man, Mark says.
LA Lover Girl, that is amazing. I'm just doing some video tutorials on the Lightseers Tarot, what I see in each one. I've done the cups. I've got to upload that onto my YouTube channel.
Amazing messages. Yeah, and that's the way I looked at it. He's giving us, he's channeling those lyrics, basically. A lot of that, yes. Those lyrics that I've read to you guys. Welcome back, LA Lover Girl.
Yeah. Yeah, I do use the Lightseers. Yeah. I fall in love with it, and everybody now, because I've been showing it in the classes, everybody went and bought a deck of the Lightseers, so lots of people have them now. Yeah, it is a beautiful deck. Absolutely.
So you got to spend your day with family.
I did. It was because it was their anniversary. They went out for a meal, and we had the baby, but Rhea is still breastfeeding little one, so she had she laid on the bed with her, on mum's bed, whilst feeding her, and she fell asleep, and she didn't wake up until literally they just pulled up outside. So we didn't get much chance to play time with baby until they, but that was fine because we did, she woke up and they stayed for a cup of tea. But played with Olivia. She was just a real sweetie. So yeah, it was lovely. Always makes me happy.
You haven't noticed the banner. It's been up. It's been going for like 10 minutes.
I do that to you. I do that to you, and then you don't notice. I end up like that.
That's funny.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. We got to get our other banner up for all the
Yeah.
names. There we go.
Oh,
So
look
all
at
the
these-
names have been.
these eyeshadows. Sorry, I know it's a bit girly, but look, they're
That's a
all
lot
glittery.
girly.
Glittery. Can't redo it.
Yeah.
Loving it.
So I figured you'd be rocking by now after spending the day with the kids and
No, because it was
overdoing it.
because it was little one, Olivia. I didn't really have to pick her up. If I'm picking up the baby and things, that's harder for me. But no, she was just coming and sitting on the arm of the chair, and we was doing colouring, and she made a concoction from the petals in the garden, and her ice lolly that had melted, and she made it into a pot.
Aw.
So she was enjoying that, feeding that to her baby.
Oh wow. Lucia said I went to a concert when I was in my 20s, met him, broke Bowie briefly.
Wow.
That's awesome. And
Is he
Jill,
an alien? Did
yeah,
you feel the alien energy with
I
him?
wonder. David Bowie was the first concert I went to at 17 years old in 1983. It was fabulous. Wow, what a great first concert. My first concert was 38 Special opening up for Huey Lewis. What was
Huey
yours?
Lewis and the News,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know any of their songs, but I remember them. Yeah.
The song, one of the songs was in Back to the Future. It's like the main song in Back to the Future.
Was it?
The Power of Love. Yeah.
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 Oh, thank you, LA Lover Girl. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Lori, welcome back. Hi to Lori and Craig once again. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Laurie.
Lori met Huey. Cool guy. That's cool. Let's put it out there. Fiona said her first concert was Split Ends. What was your first concert? Let's hear.
For me, Shania Twain.
Shania Twain. Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I can see that.
Yeah. I was gifted the tickets, and I was disappointed because she didn't dress up much. But she didn't even try.
My second concert was Yngwie Malmsteen opening up for AC/DC. That was awesome.
How different. Mine's Shania Twain and yours is AC/DC.
Well, that was my second concert that I went to. And the third one would be Cinderella opening up for Bon Jovi. My favorite concert, though, was when Guns N' Roses opened up for Aerosmith in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. What a great concert that was. Wow.
Look at that. First concert, Elvis, 1974. Wow. I was 4. Wow. That's something to say. You saw Elvis.
Power of Love. What a great message and energy in that song. Yeah.
What about that preacher who people think it's Elvis? I did a reading on that.
Yeah.
And what I picked up was it's a walk-in. Elvis has come in and there's a walking energy.
Well, that's
going
fascinating. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Hank Williams Jr. Oh wow, look at you, Susan. Van Halen. Sweet. Wow, that was toward the end of David Lee Roth being the front man for Van Halen. That must have been a fantastic concert. Must have been awesome. Yeah.
Oh, Sika, I'm so sorry about that. PTSD since she was 3, or he was 3.
Linda Wenger, Christopher, Christina, Love, Pat Benatar. Came once a year in New Hampshire. I loved it. Invincible is one of my soul battle cries. America opening up for Eric Carmen. Wow. The Diver Down tour. Yeah. Okay. Steppenwolf. Hi to a bit of this and that. Welcome to date night.
Yeah. This is she. Okay, Seeker. Thank you.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. I loved Tina Turner.
Hey, David Lee Roth was wearing chaps at the end of the concert. Oh my. The Eagles, second row. What a great first concert that was right there. Hippie parents, 10 years old. Sweet. Yeah. So we were talking a little about, in the weekly global predictions, kind of touched on it about that inner child coming out, and it's so
Yes.
beautiful to see grown adults acting like children again, and it's I think what that on a deeper level is saying that many of these people have done their work, and it's showing because you're able to free yourself from the encumbrances of everyday modern life, and
Yes.
just to be one with that inner child, and no matter what other people think. Look at me, I'm flying a kite. Look at me, I'm playing ball on the beach. Look at me, I'm building a sandcastle. You want to build a sandcastle with me?
I would.
I had a guy come up to me, can I play bocce with you? Just like a kid would say at a playground, can I play? It's amazing. I'm totally digging it.
Yeah. That's what I like is being around the children, because you can be a child. I mean, I was flapping around a bit of ham pretending it was a fish. Just stupid things like that with your grandchildren. What you do, and it doesn't matter. They love it. They bring that out in you, don't they? Children and animals. They do.
I was
It
at the
makes
beach yesterday and I was playing bocce, and I stopped and talked to this one dude who he actually talked to me, and I had mentioned I play bocce just so I can exercise. It's how I exercise after having a quadruple bypass surgery. He goes, really? I have one too, and he showed me his scar, and he goes, right here in Sarasota with Dr. Sell. I go, that's the guy that did me too. And we just started chatting, and you just never know who you're going to meet when.
or who you're going to save their life. Tell everybody what you did. He saved someone's life that day at the
I
beach.
was very fortunate. Was it yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Yeah. I was very fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. Um, I was out on the sandbar. I had just gotten done playing bocce ball, walked all the way around the Crescent Beach and back again, and I was hot, so I decided to go swimming. And I went out to the sandbar, and I looked out beyond the sandbar, and there's this little girl swimming by herself. And I saw this group of like teenagers or maybe kids in their early 20s that were nearby, and I thought she might have been with them, but they went back in, and nobody's paying attention to this girl except me. And I saw her just, it looked like she was doing the doggy paddle, and she's starting to go under, and I yelled to her. I said, are you okay? Do you need help? She goes, help. And I swam out there, and I got her, and I brought her into the shoreline. She would have drowned. And
Yep.
I'm just so grateful that I was able to make a difference in her life. They would have found her body floating because nobody else saw her struggling out there. And when I got in, I just thanked the universe for allowing me to be in a position and a place to be there for her.
Yeah. You can't underestimate, being at the right place at the right time, Carol. It's right. He was there exactly at that point.
I made a video for you earlier.
Yeah.
There's this house on the beach and I did this video, and it's funny, but I had to take, I had to make that video twice, and I'm thinking everything that happened that led up, everything had to happen exactly the same way. Driving here, hitting whatever stoplights, how long it took me to set up on the beach, how long I played bocce ball, that led me to being in the water at that particular time to be there to help her. And it was just, and and I felt this very heartfelt thank you. She was so grateful that somebody noticed her and was able to help her. And so
I'm so proud of you.
No, anyone would have done the same thing, right?
Yeah, but you did it, and I think that's amazing.
But what was disappointing was that her parents weren't paying attention, and and nobody on the beach was. Nobody saw her except me. I mean, I get, I'm wondering, shit, maybe she's part of the 5D world as well. That she and I basically faded out of everyone else's reality.
Yeah, at that precise moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all these wonderful comments, darling.
Oh, thank you. I'm just honestly, it's not. I'm just thanking universe that the universe put me in a position to be there to help her. It's very humbling.
Seeker, you can always reach out if you feel that you need, if you're still suffering from PTSD and you're feeling as if you kind of want to expand your life and want to get out there, then please reach out. I'd love to help you. It's not about the money, so contact me directly. Okay, not via the website, not to book anything. Yeah.
Carol says she's a new child and was invisible. Thank you. It's such a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. That's right, Ellie, isn't it? We did need to pay attention. Yeah, we do, because you could have easily just turned around and gone back to shore, and picked up your guitar or something, but you happened to look at that precise moment. So
and isn't that why we're all here? That's why we're all here, to make a difference in this world.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's that it made a difference in her life, and that made me happy.
Yeah. Are you on Facebook, Seeker? Can you send me a message on Facebook?
Yeah, Seeker's messaging right now from YouTube, but they may be on Facebook.
Yeah, but if you're on Facebook, it might be easier.
Wow.
I'd say look at the email, send me an email, but I'm a bugger for looking at them. I really should look at my emails regularly, but I don't.
Crystal said, I snuck off, went into a lake, 3 years old, I guess. It had a drop off, put my hand sticking out of the water, right? The guy appeared and pulled me out, but he disappeared. Wow.
Wow.
That's a guardian angel for sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Aw, thank you, Carol. But I always say, honestly, in la catch alakim, I am another you. So thank you for what you're doing. We're all in this together, right?
Yeah. So there's my email address. I've put it right, haven't I? psychicvalley121@gmail.com. Yeah. So you can always send me an email, and I promise to look out for it. If you would like me to help, I don't know what I can do, but I'll try. sometimes just talking sometimes is helps, doesn't it? Having somebody to hear you.
So Lori's saying, Allie, I know Greg's position on whether Craig and I should do about our situation. Greg, please explain to Allie. We showed the apartment today.
I think the sooner you're away from that woman, the better, because she's toxic.
Yeah, definitely.
She's absolutely toxic.
Yep.
And she'll keep putting the price of the rent up all the time she can, and she won't care. I mean, Greg was having, he'd just come out of open heart surgery, and she doubled the rent on him, and then she expected him to show people round and have the place immaculate
and pack up everything with stitches still in my chest.
And then when he had to move out, how can he box things up and lift it? He's not allowed to lift anything. So
I had to put a box in the living room where they were all stacked and move stuff individually into each box, one by just little tiny things, because I couldn't lift anything heavy. But yeah, first thing I did when I was in there, because where Lori and Craig live, it's right next door to where Ella has her apartment. I was banging on Ella's wall and I was yelling at her. She wasn't there, but I was just doing that. just having fun.
Yeah.
But they think
Sarah, yes, of course, we'll send you some healing. Can we ask people to send Sarah some healing? I do have
for all she does for everyone else. Yes,
exactly.
Please.
I have a healing list going at the moment where we're sending healing to people. So if anybody wants to be put on there emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, whichever, please, I'll put you on.
Well, here's a good first concert. Hi to Daryl. Thank you for joining us here. Daryl says Beatles 2 shows in '64 at the State Fair in Indy. Wow, talk about your first concert, first two concerts, Beatles. Wow. Oh my. Lucia said she committed suicide when she was 14. Died and came back, had a near-death experience, went through a tunnel of light, saw an angel, and it wasn't my time. I have to help other souls.
Wow, that's powerful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you for still being here with us. Yeah. And you are here for something much greater on top of just helping people.
Yeah, definitely.
What you drawing cards for?
For Laurie.
Okay.
At the moment, Laurie, you're feeling quite miserable in the situation you're in. It's emotionally draining you to be in that property at the moment. The thing is, what I'm picking up is the actual layout and where it is. You like, if it was a different landlady or landlord, it things would be a lot different, and the rent. But at the moment, there is going to be a good outcome. I can see celebration. Keep that love for you both. Keep that love going. Feel that energy of the connection with you and your partner. And it's like, ask for a big sign in your life. Ask for a sign. Tell the universe what you need. And this goes for anybody who needs something. Tell the universe, try and have it in your mind, a picture of what it is that you want, and let the universe then bring it to you. But something, I'm not actually picking up any move cards though anytime very soon. I'm not picking up anything at this time. And I feel that, so it could be a month or so before I'm seeing anything to do with moving. Yeah. So that's just a quick look.
Yeah, and that's good because, you know, they are under no obligation to have to leave legally at
No.
this point.
I mean, there's stuff happening and changing in the background. I've been looking into a lot of the you know, the money system things and everything at the moment. So there's some really good news at the moment happening. So, you know, the stuff in the Ukraine is really building up.
Lori
Yeah.
and Craig are good people too. I'm just, I'm glad that, you know, they were able to find a place, you know, and we got to meet through my place, if nothing else,
Yes, and that's what's
where I
meant to
used
be, I
to,
think, maybe.
making that connection with them. Good
Yeah.
people. So
Sorry, I haven't been looking at because I was doing that little bit of reading. I haven't looked up and seen who wants to be put on this healing list. I'm just going back now. So that reminds me of a man who guarded me during the hurricane. So, wow. So it was like, did that person disappear? Seeker, tell us how that happened.
and thank you to everyone who sent and is sending Sarah lots of
Yes,
loving, healing
does
energies.
so much for other people, Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She's such a shining light for everyone else, you know. And I think I think the world of her. She's amazing, an amazing human being.
I'm talking of a lovely, lovely lady. So Vera, so you've got a integration consult goes better this time. The only see what they want to see for their own convenience, sick of fighting for my rights. I feel for you. I've told you I had to do that when I had to go and see him. So I feel for you, and I'm going to light a candle for the most positive outcome for you as well. But don't forget to reach out and talk to me after the meeting if you need to. And if I can, I will talk. What's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow, I have a day off. Oh, yeah. You know, a day off doesn't mean day off, though, does it? It just
No,
means I'm not doing any readings tomorrow. So I'll probably finish off the pyramids, and I'm going to sort through my drawers. That's about it. So I've got a candle lit for you, Vera, and for Sarah, and for everybody else on the healing list. And if there is anybody who wants to be put on the healing list, then please let me know your name that you want me to put on there. Okay.
a bit of this and that. Maybe you could give us your brother's name so we can put that on the healing list.
Yes.
But a bit of this and that. It says, please send healing energy to my brother. He's had a major stroke, a craniectomy,
Right. Yeah.
COPD, and so many other things going on. His mood changes, and today isn't a good day for him. Let us know what his name is, and Allie
Yeah.
can put his name on that list.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. This is
Vera, I've got your name on this as well.
this is why I love this platform, that we're able to reach so many people and help so many others as well. And I can tell you personally, after being in the hospital several times with major operations in the past year and a half, all the thoughts and intentions and the love, every one of those means something. You feel it tangibly. You physically feel that loving, healing energy that everyone's sending. So don't think it's not going out there. And plus, when that whoever does their life review, they're going to see and feel all that loving, healing energy that you put into it, and they're just going to be so grateful that you guys had made that connection. I got goosebumps talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because it meant everything to me.
So Laurie, we can't pay her. We're out Friday, but we stay here or go to North Carolina? I didn't see a very big move. You know, no moving cards came up. So that's surprising that you say you're going to move Friday. But yeah, if it was a big move, does that make sense? Like what you're talking about, I think it would come up with that, but it didn't. So I think you're going to be local.
Yeah, that's not such a bad thing. I know Craig digs the warm weather here. He's not looking forward to cold weather.
No.
Sarah says, yes, I am feeling all the vibes under this Cancer new moon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah, for all you've done for everyone. Crystal says, Greg, thank God you have Allie. When you had 2 heart medical moments, she is perfect timing in more ways than one. In every way imaginable, she's perfect timing.
Thank you.
I'm so lucky.
I'm happy and lucky that I have him. We're a team.
We are. We are.
Yeah, I'm way back up reading the comments.
I'm 4 minutes behind right now. I'm on at 8:49.
I'm on 1:45.
Go!
Need to get out of my situation. I've spent everything I have on my daughter's crazy and life to save hers. Lost everything. Haven't had time for my own self. Forgot what love and life. Sheila. Yeah, it's hard. Even if you can grab just 10 minutes of just laying in a bath and, with some candles and, a cup of something, whatever you want, just to get a little bit out of the hustle bustle of life. It's hard. It's hard when there's a lot of family things going on.
He's add Dr. Carrie Maggi to the list below.
Okay. Yep.
Or the healing list.
This list, yeah. Okay. So Dr. Carrie Maggi. Okay. They're on here.
On that list, okay.
We've had bases on the moon. Daryl says we've had bases on the moon since 1937.
Is it Maggi or Madaj? Because there's that one. I remember seeing that one. A truther doctor. Is that? I'm going to put it in the chat. Is this the one you're talking about, or is there another? Is there actually a person named, a similar person named Maggi? I just put it in the chat. Is that the one you're talking about? She's came out and spoke out a lot about the jab and what's in the jab. And
Dr. Maggi.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's not. I think Linda misspelled it right there.
So this is the, I got outside and all of a sudden he was in front of me, stood there the whole time, and that was gone. That's in the hurricane. So, wow. So he was there and then disappeared.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
indeed.
These earth angels are there. They are there. Look out for them.
Linda, you're saying that you want, it is that doctor, the one that I Madaj. What list do you want? Do you want her on the healing list? What's wrong with her?
Yeah. Can you add my sister? Yep, I will. So I will come on and do some free readings one day, I promise. Because there's a lot of people I know who are, I think, needing it, and I will.
That was September.
I've lost it. I've lost where I was.
I'm sorry. I'm just answering Linda. That was September 13th, 2019, when I had my first heart attack.
I've lost that person that I was trying to put on. It was Eugene something. Please send healing to my brother. The major stroke. No, it was before that. Oh goodness, I've lost it. I'm so sorry. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I got to. You may have to carry on talking, darling, because I can't find.
Well, apparently that Dr. Carey was in a plane crash. You wonder if she was targeted, you think?
Oh, really?
Whistleblower like her? Yeah. Freedom fighter?
Wow.
After testifying in court for fellow medical freedom fighter Dr. Paul Goslin and attending an event with like-minded people, she took off in a private plane with her partner, Billy, and she nearly died in the crash. And they can control the flight of the plane. You know, just like how many times have you seen in a Mercedes, like the car that Princess Di was in, they can take over the controls of the Mercedes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I've seen this happen. Yeah.
And once again, we go all over the place in different tangents on date night. We talk about everything.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, we love you.
Aw. You tangibly feel it. You know, love is something you can definitely, and that's what I just answered. It was September
Yeah.
13th, 2019.
This this list, it skips. It's like you're reading it and then it skips up,
Yes.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then
It's yeah.
you've lost it. That's the only trouble with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm up to date now, I think. I didn't want to miss anybody out.
I guarantee I probably skipped some and unintentionally. But if you guys notice, all the names should be back on the bottom here. I updated all that earlier today. So hopefully,
Yeah.
and if you don't see your name on there, let us know. And if you want your name added on there, so if you want us to put that loving, healing energy into you finding your connection, your twin flame, tell us. We'll put your name in there. That's what we do.
Yeah, so there's a lot of new people in here, so you may not know. But we've been creating, we've obviously got the healing list that you know about. That's a new thing. But this list at the bottom is for anybody who wants to meet their partner, or it might be that they want to connect in a deeper way with family or with their partner, that they're with. So me and Gregg are on the list because we want to be physically together. So, but if there's anybody, and we put intentional love energy into these names as they go past, and so yeah. So if you want to be on that, all we need is your first name and your initial. Okay, and yeah. Sending me some healing too, guys. Yeah, I will add you there. We're putting some energy in there. So, Lucia, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because I'm not good at it. Well, as you said, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got Adira V. Kind spirit.
She's well, I'm sorry. She was asking us where are we? I'm in Sarasota. Allie's in Herne Bay in the UK, and I'll be hopefully there in September.
Can't wait. I can't wait because we was going to leave it until November, and we was going to get officially married because we are married. As far as we're concerned, we're married.
Yeah.
We're married, as far as we're concerned. But in order for me to fly back with Gregg, I wanted to do that, and the only way I could think of doing that would be if I was his wife. But because without the jibby jab, but we can't do that. Even if I married him, we can't do that because you have to be a citizen, American citizen.
Right. So I even have a tan line ring. I have a ring and a tan line ring.
Yeah. So
you don't have those in the UK, tan line rings.
No, about 3 weeks of the year. So do you want to add this one? Adira V for the list, darling.
Okay. Where is
And
it?
then there's another
Adira
one.
V. Okay. Hang on.
Brother Todd for healing. Okay. And I'm going to light a candle every day with this. Okay. Light a candle.
Oops.
Had wife Cheryl. Okay.
Gotta make sure I don't hit the delete instead of edit.
Cheryl is on the list as well for the healing.
Adira V.
I'm
Okay.
going to America too in September. Yay. I can't fly in because I haven't had the jibby jab.
Adira has been added.
Good. There's another one underneath. Lucia. And as you said.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's another one.
Okay.
Do you want your full name on there or do you just want T?
I'm guessing the full. I think it's more powerful.
I think it's more powerful if you put your whole name there. I do. Add CJ. I've got you, CJ, and your clan, I think. I think it was said that. Well, it's CJ and her tribe I have already. So yeah, I've got that.
And
Add me to the healing list. Of course, Elaine. Elaine Carlisle. And what I'll do is I'll send you the availability sheet as well. You said about, you know, connecting with your spirit guides. I'd like to see that.
Teresa's saying that she met her twin flame, waiting to reunite with him. Congratulations. Lucia says, I love to meet guys. I'd love to meet you guys, like everybody in the chat.
Yeah. I've got you down, Elaine. I thought I'd put you down before.
And
But
CJ
anyway,
saying, no, the other list.
Oh, the other list. Oh, this one. This one. Okay, so yeah.
What name would you like on there?
There you go. It's just CJ. I think she said just she said CJ to the list.
Okay.
Yeah. Teresa White as well to the Twin Flames one.
How do you spell Teresa? I don't see it in front of me. You didn't highlight it.
Sorry, love. There you go.
Okay.
And there's also another one, looking for love. Here we go. This one. It's just Kelly.
Okay. Done deal.
Oh. Please add me to the healing. Yes, Lee, of course.
Once again, I just got to say how much we love all of you guys being here, spending your Tuesday evening with us and each other. And if you're watching it on the recorded version, if you're not able to perhaps join in live, thank you for watching on that as well. You know, we're thinking of all of you, and we're just so grateful that you're able to spend time with us as we are to spend time with you. Wow, that's filling up. I love that idea. What a wonderful idea.
I had one in the shop when I had the shop. So I've got more copies. So obviously we'll just keep adding. Please add Christina Jewel. Okay.
It kind of makes me sad seeing how many people need healing.
Yeah.
You know? But hey, there's a lot of us that can put lots of positive energy into helping people get better. And that's why we do what we do. We're all light workers.
I'll add you to the healing as well, Teresa.
Oh, you mean Love is not your real last name? I know, because I sent her T-shirts.
So I've lit my candle, guys, and if anybody else wants to light their candle and just tune into these lovely people and visualize a magnet that is pulling these people, pulling them to their loved one, to their other half, the person they're meant to be with, whether that is their partner that they're with now, or whether they are, you know, meant to be with someone else. Leave it up to the universe to decide. That's what I say. Leave it up to the universe. And then also, can you think about the people on the healing list as well, please? That would be amazing. So, oh, okay. I will add. I'll just keep adding. All right. So I don't want to keep interrupting the flow of the conversation. Jeremiah's been added. Okay. And Steve for Kathy Rose. Yep. Sending love to my fiance. Looking forward to March. Of course, we send love. Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm sure you're sending it back too. I'm sure. Lots of it.
Oh, we got another one. Up 3. Do you want me to put up 3, or do you want me to put your name? So I've been looking up lots of bits and pieces, and there's some things that I would like to look into with you when we do maybe the readings and things. And I wanted to chuck it out to you guys. Obviously, I have to be careful on wording, but I've been looking at certain things that have been kind of going around on the news and everything. And you know, I've got to go with my gut feeling, and my gut feeling was I can take most of this. There's a few things that I'm not sure about, which I'd like to. Oh, he committed suicide. Miss him horribly. Oh, I'm sorry, Lacey. I am so sorry.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. I always feel so horrible about the people that get left behind, you know, when that happens.
I've added you, Brooke. Everyone needs healing, literally everyone. It's true. We all do. Yes, we do. So anyway, the Schumann resonance, I'd like to find out whether or not that did stop. I've done that one.
Okay.
Whether or not it did stop for 15 minutes. How do we find out that? But that would be interesting. And why? Has it ever happened before? That's something I'd like to find out. And you know this new thing regarding monkeys and that thing, the new infection. Yeah.
Yes.
My feeling is that it's connected as a result of the vax. These hives that are coming up.
Right.
I wonder if it's because of people having the jibby jab. I just wondered whether or not there would be anybody who has, you know, not had it,
and still came up with it, right?
That I'd like to know about that.
That's a good point, because they could have put that not only in one of the jabs, but one of the boosters.
Yeah, that's what my feeling is. So I'd like to look at that sometime.
Okay, I like that. That's good.
And that I'm picking up on many different timelines, all merging now into one. And this is the final timeline that we're going down. That's what it feels like. It's the final timeline. We're on the end kind of curve.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I like that.
Yeah. And something came up the other day, and you know when something comes up and you accidentally see something, there was Trump, and he was talking to Zelensky. Am I allowed to say it? I don't know, but he was talking to him, and it was live, and he said to Zelensky, I think you should make it up with Putin before it's too late. This was before all this happened. So do you think that Trump knew that this was going to happen? Do you think he knew that it was part of the plan, that Putin was going to go in at the end of it? And did you think that Trump knew just how bad a character this Zelensky really is?
You know, everyone says that Trump's playing 5D chess. He's
That's what I'm thinking.
moves ahead of the opposition, the cabal. So
That's what I thought.
yeah. Aw,
Yeah,
thank you,
that's
Lacey.
lovely.
Love you all. You give me strength to keep going. Thankful to have found you.
It's very powerful.
In
Lacey.
Lakach Alakeen, I am another you, Lacey. Love to you. You
Yeah.
give us the strength to keep going too. And we're
Yeah.
thankful that you're part of our In5D family. Thank you.
Gregg received in 5D in a download that he knew that he had to, and you gave up a career to do
Yeah.
this full time.
Yep. This is what bringing Star Family together. This is exactly what we're doing right now, and bringing us all together. And it's just one of. I think there's 5 soul groups I'm supposed to bring together. I can find that. I had a reading with this woman, Lavendar, and it was wonderful. It was a solar return reading.
Yeah.
And let me see if I can find it.
And also there's in a newspaper clipping, there is a statement from a lot of the Ukraine soldiers saying that their senior commandos are defecting. They're refusing to fight. So a lot of the soldier and the troops, they're without any commandos at all.
That's huge.
Nothing's happening. They're refusing to blow up their own people anymore. They've had enough of attacking their own people and then blaming it on the Russians. They're done. So I'd like to look into these things sometime. Maybe Friday would be good. Gregg, I watched you before you met Ali when you lived in North Snow. But now you look so different. It's wonderful and it blows my mind. You had short brown hair. Thanks for inspiration. Wow.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So was that when you was in New York?
I took a break from Florida to go to New York to be with Brittany after my ex moved up there with her. Wow, thanks for being here with us for so long, and yeah, you have a good memory.
Love is the only answer. Love is the radical revolution. Absolutely. So I believe that this statement is true as well. The fall of the Ukraine is the fall of the New World Order. I think that is that's the last chess piece to bringing them down. That's what I believe, and I've said that right the way along. It's controlled by the mafia. They did all their money laundering through there. There was, I think, 40-something biolabs in there. 40-something. So, you know, what on earth? And that's the, I don't even know, the gain of can't even say it. But you know what I mean? So all of those labs. So there's good news coming. That's what it feels like. And I'm very excited today. It's made my heart sing. I was doing a lot of kind of researching and you know, I'd like to look into it with the cards as well with you and see where we go with that.
Oh, thank you, Linda. That's when I had the N5D alternative news going, and I spent a lot of time into putting up all the news that people really needed to think about. I want to show everybody something real quick. Um, this is an article. It's called "How to Find Your Stars, Your Pleiadian Starseed Markings," and basically what you're looking for to find out your specific starseed alignments. You can check this out free. Uh, what you're looking for is alignments that are within the 25 to 27 degree range. If you have a lot of these, then chances are you are of Pleiadian lineage. Now, I was talking earlier about the star families that I'm here to bring together, and according to Lavendar, who gave me my reading, she said you have 5 different soul groups that you have connected with at different times. I was in England, and I found this never made sense until now, right? That I'm with Allie, but I have a soul group in England, France, Italy, Atlantis, and the Native American culture. I know a lot of Atlantis connects me to a lot of people, and that's probably why I'm anchored here in Siesta Key right now, because of that 99.9% quartz crystal sand. I think it's from Atlantis, and that's why I think so many people are gathered on the shoreline to watch the sunset here. They're Atlanteans, reminiscing,
Yeah.
remembering, soul remembrance.
Yeah.
But England, yeah, I have a star family soul group in England.
Funny, isn't it? That's
It
funny.
makes sense.
Even before you connected with me, you knew that.
Long before that was in like 2011 that I had that 2010 that reading. Didn't make sense then. Makes perfect sense now.
Does.
And here's a link. I'll put that in the chat as well. So if you want to check that out. Lucia said, "Oh, where'd it go? The chat's moving. It's moving. Oh wow! I just picked up on that Atlantis and American Indian guys. Okay, yeah, great starseed information. Yeah, it is.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yes, Christina, human trafficking as well in Ukraine. Yeah.
CJ, I had an astral travel experience when I was floating back to my body. A group of beings were watching by me, reporting Pleiadians repeating Pleiadians over and over to me. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, David, that is what I meant. I just can't say it on here. You're just not allowed to. You have to be careful. Tip your toe around it all.
Our star sister Sarah. Yes, sir. I'm a dolphin spirit here in Sarasota on the quartz sand to hold the vibration to shift humanity. You and I had a connection in Atlantis. We were there at the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We were not nice people in that Atlantis days.
No. I was
think
assigned to.
We kind of had regrets right at the last minute, though. We kind of like was looking and thinking this wasn't right. What had happened?
I was a scientist in charge of the genetic modification of plants, insects, and animals, and I was making hideous creations like centaurs and those kind of things. Half man, half. But I was making some really fucked up shit out there, and I remember seeing some of my creations as Atlantis was sinking, and it was horrible. And the one thing I kept thinking to myself, we can never let this happen again. We can't let it happen again. And it's happening right now with all the genetic modifications.
Yeah.
So, but I know a lot of you out there listening are part of our Atlantean family. And, we also have different, it's not just star family, groups of people that, Italy, France, Native American, Atlantis. It's also literal star family like Lyrians and Pleiadians. And you might want to mute yourself there, hon.
Sorry. He put me off because he jumped up. Sorry. Still can't find my mouse. It's too late now.
Yeah. But yeah, there's my lineage. I know because of my father. My dad has red hair and blue eyes. They say that red hair, blue eyes is the most unique hair eye color combination, and that it originated in Lyra, the birthplace of humanity. So that was my clue for one of my star lineages. Of course, what I got from that link I just posted in the chat. I'm also Pleiadian as well, and I think a lot of us are multi cultured star family lineage. Not specifically from one particular place, but we've been around, and now here we are, incarnated at this special time on Earth to make a difference in this world.
It is massive what we're going through now, the shift and the changes of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And when I read good stuff going on, that things are coming to an end.
Yeah.
And that the truth is filtering out. Sorry.
Yes.
The truth is filtering to the surface. The crap is filtering. It's like the shit is coming up, and it's horrible, and we don't like it, and it's nasty. But it does give me hope that this is near its last bit. And so I just want to give people that hope with some good news that's happening.
Yes. Tina's saying that she was there at the end of Atlantis. I'm a gatekeeper. I opened the portal to the Earth core for people to go in because I told them I was going to go underwater. I still hold the key. Wow. Awesome.
Wow.
Haha. Michelle says, wow, Ginger here. That's interesting. Yeah. Welcome, my fellow Lyran.
My hair goes brassy, gingery. I have
Is
to
it?
Yeah, I have to put stuff in it to stop that.
Sarah says, many Arcturians here, I feel. You would know, wouldn't you? You would know.
Kind Spirit Arcturian High Council member in another life. There you go.
CJ, I'm definitely Lyran, one of my first. And yeah. So it's fun to look at, where we all came from and how we all ended up here. Here we are. And I look, at my life personally with all the shit I've been through in the last year and a half. I honestly feel like
I'm not one of those shitty things, by the way.
Oh no, you're the blessing. But yeah, I feel like I've been targeted at times, health wise. But I'm still here, and it can't take me down.
And that's because of all the healing and protection that he gets from you guys.
Yes.
Obviously, we're all sending him healing energy, but every now and again, I think it can drop, and
but that was huge.
You're not going anywhere.
No. Except to visit you. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Kitty's name is Mo. His brother was called Gizmo. But we lost his brother. So it's just Mo. No.
Do you know about galactic identities and KIN numbers? I am Red Skywalker KIN 113. No, I don't know about that.
No.
CJ saying she has an Arcturian connection and Andromeda. Literally all of them. Daryl is saying Thor's Canon talked about this, and I believe I am one. I came here with no past lives, so I don't have any karma that I have to fight against. You have heard of this? Yeah. Those are the volunteers, the 3 waves of volunteers.
I've read about it now, but I also, when I was doing a reading for somebody, I picked up that this woman didn't have any past lives. I said, you've got no past lives. This is the first time that you've been here. But I said, you are also living on another planet, somewhere else at the same time. And this is like, I picked that up and then I read about it. And it was like, so it was a thing.
Yes.
But I didn't know it was a thing.
Isn't that cool when stuff like that happens? Yeah, it's validation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lacey's saying, I love getting new research topics on here. Our pleasure.
That's where we went. We went down these rabbit holes.
Oh, yeah.
We're still going down the rabbit holes.
Yep.
Contact, so it's not far from Vega, which was the movie with Contact with Jodie Foster. That was really interesting, actually. It's quite a simple movie, wasn't it? A very cheap movie. Yeah, this spaceship type thing landed and she had to try and communicate with these beings. And I can't even remember how they actually ended up communicating, but yeah, I remember that film.
UFO Mark says he has a French connection since his mom was born in France and his grandmother is French. Sacre-bleu. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my connection to France. I know the Italy one. I'm a quarter Italian, but I don't think I have any French in me. But apparently, I've got soul groups that are in France, so or are French.
I think I've got Italian somewhere.
Hey, you got some Italian in you.
Stop it. Stop it. We are multi-dimensional. Yes, we are. Yeah. No, we love it. Looking up this and that. It all started with that 9 and then 1 and then 1 with me. That's how it started. And
for a lot of people, yeah.
When somebody said to me, it was a made up, they made it happen, I was like, no, it can't be. They wouldn't do that.
I was living in New York.
How on earth would they get? How on earth would they get away with that? Yeah.
Yeah. I was 3 hours from the city watching it.
And you know something? Now most people on this planet know that it was an inside job. Most people. There are only very few people that don't believe that, that believe that the government wouldn't do that. There's only a few people, handful of people. And that's what it's going to be like in years to come after this virusy shit show is going. Everybody's going to be laughing at, look at us with our masks on when we believed all that to be, look at us. That's what's going to happen in the history books. And it's going to be, you're going to feel like a bloody idiot if you're walking around with one on. You will. I mean, I know that sometimes you can't help it.
Building, no, we'll just put it there. Building
yes. Yeah.
Collapses on its own.
Collapsed on its own.
Into its own imprint. Wasn't even hit by anything.
And the newsreader announced it had gone, and it was still standing behind her. That was
on
funny.
BBC. Yep. Yeah, there's just so many smoking guns.
Yeah.
And still, those who are responsible for it have not been held accountable.
No, they haven't.
Yep.
Yeah. But there's so much, when you go into them all. I mean, I put it on Facebook years ago. It's probably why I got shadow banned in the beginning. But I put it on this as, 10 years ago, maybe more than that. And I just put it on there. Well, Ria was little. So Yeah, 10 years ago, maybe more. Yeah. Anyway, I put it on Facebook. Conspiracy theory takeaway night. Whoever's interested, these are the topics. And I used to put it on there once a month about all the topics that we were going to be doing. You know, I didn't highlight it. I didn't rephrase it or anything like that. I just put it in. And there was a black car outside my house really late at night. It had tinted windows, and there was the registration number was covered up, and they were sitting outside. And I was just saying goodbye to everybody. I stood on my doorstep and I just looked over at them. And then I got a pen and paper, came back out, and I started to visibly, so they could see me, write down the number plate, or try to, and they drove away. I don't know whether it was linked. I have no idea, but it was very odd because it was in a street that you wouldn't just drive up. It was a cul-de-sac. So, well, not a cul-de-sac, but it was kind of, you just wouldn't. So
They should change that, or at least the vibe behind it, because when you say conspiracy theory,
yeah, exactly. But back then I didn't know. I was just,
it should be truth theory. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then I was kind of like throwing it out there, and saying this is what we're doing. Oh, hi Desiree.
Hey Des.
Yeah. I swear there's going to be some people on here that we didn't say hello to, and I really am sorry if it's gone by.
Yeah, we try to catch everyone, but
we do try.
I love a good conspiracy theory.
Yep.
What? All right. What ones do you say? Nah, I'm not buying that.
The flat Earth.
Yep, definitely.
I'm just not having it.
No. I spent like 3 weeks researching that.
I think it's a toroidal. I think it's hollow. It goes right through the middle like an apple core. Does that make sense? And it goes like that. It's like an energy.
I would go with that.
That's why they won't let us fly over the South Pole or the North Pole. That's why, because it's hollow. It's goes right through. That's what
I agree. I spent like 3 weeks of solid research on the flat Earth, and I came to the conclusion that there's no way you can prove it. Period. And it's a waste of time. It's a distraction. Nobody will. Somebody came to me and they were adamant about it, and this and that. Here's this video, and it's got all the proof. I told them, well, it's like this 2-hour video. I said, well, I've watched the first 15 minutes and I still haven't seen proof. Why don't you give me the marker where the proof is?
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my time anyway. I wasted so much friggin' time researching that with zero proof until one flat earther films another one walking off the edge, or you send a drone over the edge to show that it's flat. You can't prove it. Period. And it's a waste of time. Could it be flat? Sure, anything's possible. I'm not saying 100% it's a sphere or a toroidal. I believe it is. But I don't. Do I believe it's flat? Hell no. It's a waste of time.
Yeah. Look up Thrive. I don't know if people have seen that film already, but it's a 2-hour film. It's amazing. It goes through absolutely. If you're brand new at this and you don't know what we're talking about, or you think I'm talking a load of crap, just watch Thrive from beginning to end, and then tell me that there's no truth in that, because it goes through everything from the banking system, the way it's all working. It goes through the food industry, pharmaceuticals. It goes through absolutely everything, and and it just gently opens everything up and shows it to you. Yeah. My
films for awakening.
Good luck with that move. Lori's going.
Okay, take care, Lori and Craig. My movies for waking people up are Esoteric Agenda and the sequel, Cymatica.
I haven't seen them.
And the last one is The Ring of Power. which is the Ring of Power is like a 5-hour
Yeah.
movie, but it's fantastic. All three of those. If you're new to the rabbit hole and you want to find out more, you want to find out information, you really want the truth, which we all do.
Yep.
Esoteric Agenda, Cymatica, and Ring of Power.
Could you put it in the chat, maybe?
Yeah, I
What do you
will.
think? Yeah. It's there's lots of brilliant stuff out there, but I did look up Thrive, and I think they've taken it off. I don't know, but you might find it on their actual website. So I'll put it on there. So the guy that was Foster Gamble, he's the one that was that narrates right through it and made that film, and he was meant to be the next in line for Procter and Gamble because that was his family business, and he decided that he couldn't go down that commercial road, so he turned his back on all of that, and instead he revealed everything out there and told the truth, and I admire that. That you didn't follow the money and went down that road, because he could have done. He really could have done.
Okay, hang on. I've got a list here that you can find on N5V. And forgive me if the links aren't updated, because as you know, people lose their channels when they put out truth, and some of the links may not be still good anymore, but they should be for many of these. And what I'm posting in a second here is 200 plus free documentaries that will expand your consciousness, and you'll find Thrive, Esoteric Agenda, and Cymatica and Ring of Power. You'll find all of them in there, plus 200 more. So I'm going to post that right now.
Yep.
Check that out.
I think more and more people are now kind of coming to that kind of, I think I want to start looking now. I think I need to kind of look into this. I can't laugh about this anymore because there's too many coinkly dinks happening around that don't add up anymore. So they're trying to look for what does add up now. So yeah, it's an exciting time going on.
You know, another one for me that was confirmation more than anything else was Zeitgeist, when they covered religion. Yeah. It gave me that closure to organized religion that I was looking for, because I always felt there's something not right with this, something wrong with organized religion. And it showed, you know, the whole origin of astrotheology and how it all ties in, how there were so many deities that were previous to Jesus that were born to a virgin on December 25th, had 12 disciples, died on a cross, were resurrected after 3 days. And they all had the same story. And there's at least like 9 or 10 of them. The most recent was Mithra, whose story is almost identical to Jesus. It's the story of mythology. It's the story of astrotheology. It's the greatest story ever told.
When they talk about the chariot coming from the sky, they're basically talking about spaceships.
Yeah. Yes.
Isn't it in? Is it Da Vinci? Not Da Vinci. In one of the paintings, there's an actual spaceship in the back, isn't there?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
And it's beaming like a light down, I believe.
Is it Da Vinci?
I don't know who it was. Okay. I did find Esoteric Agenda. Yeah, that link works for that.
No, it's good. And if anybody else has got any good movies that they want to kind of put on there, please do. It was on the Mona Lisa. Yeah, it might. Yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah. Yeah. We have a very strongly opinionated flat earther at our rallies. He tells me anyone who believes the earth is a globe is a Satanist. I do not buy into the Satanist bullet BS. Yeah, no. There are Satanists,
Oh, boy.
but no, that's not the.
Right. I totally agree, Kelsey. Learning astrotheology shifted my consciousness. Jordan Maxwell spoke of it as well. It was initially, though, it was Zeitgeist that introduced me to it. And then I found Jordan Maxwell afterwards, and I just went down his rabbit hole. And man, what a wealth of knowledge. I'm so grateful for Jordan. Was very pessimistic. He said that the light at the end of the tunnel was a train. I don't believe that. I think the light is us. We are that light at the end of the tunnel. We are the one, like the Hopi said, we are the ones we have been waiting for.
Yep. Yeah. I believe that there was a man. Don't know what his name was, but you know, some people say Jesus, some people say someone else. I believe that he was maybe from a different planet, came down here, and yes, he had amazing powers, and you know, he was able to manipulate items and water and manipulate all sorts of things and heal. I believe that he was able to do these things, and I believe that he had a new way of talking, a new way of looking at life. It was very basic back then, and he taught people how to love thy neighbor and things. So that's what I believe. Do I believe he's the son of God? No more than we all are. We are all sons and daughters of a God energy or godlike energy. So I'm not necessarily religious. I just have feelings of that. That's all I do.
Okay. Well, it's like when I call on my posse, I don't include Jesus in my posse. Sorry, but Creator, Source, Universe, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Friends and Family on both sides of the veil, Galactic Neighbors and Friends, Higher Self, and Mother Earth. That's my posse.
That's all right.
Jesus is in your posse. That's cool. I'm okay with that. It's not in my posse. UFO Mark says, yes, time travel movie. That's Somewhere in Time. I love that movie.
Christopher Reeve, Somewhere in
Yeah.
Time.
It's
In fact,
actually
I'm going to write that on my computer because I would like to see that film again.
We saw that on date night. When we had our own private date night, didn't we?
No,
Yeah, we did.
no, we haven't.
Yes, we did. I thought we did.
No, that was another woman that you watched that with.
Oh, it must have been. What was her name?
No, I want to watch
Psychic
that.
Alley, I believe. Oh, that was you.
I haven't seen it for such a long time. And
Okay.
yeah,
I could have
I
sworn
really
we
would
saw
like
that.
to. We watched Something and Sue Got Married.
Peggy Sue Got Married, yeah.
We watched that twice because I think we were going to watch the other one, and we watched that one.
Okay, we'll do Somewhere in Time. I've seen that movie probably 20, 30 times. I would see it another 20, 30 times. This is interesting. I didn't know this, Mark. Mark's saying that Christopher Reeve was actually in love with his on-screen romance in real life. That would be Jane Seymour.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh, that makes the film even more special then.
Any movie with time travel, I'm a sucker for. Absolutely. Because I believe in it. I believe that we have that ability.
I believe the Looking Glass is definitely a time travel thing. I believe it's able to look at different timelines and things like that. And I believe that Trump has one. I believe that they have been using one, and that's how they know.
Or through perhaps some technology that Tesla had.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. That's
and
what
his connection to Tesla.
Yeah, because his great grandfather or something got given all of the Tesla information, all of his research. It actually went to the Trump family, didn't it?
Yes. So CJ saying, love the music in that movie. Do 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 do. Yeah. Christina says the same thing. Somewhere Time is good. I love the song theme. Yeah. Cocoon and Batteries Not Included. Okay. I don't think I saw Batteries Not Included. I'm gonna write that down. I don't think I've seen that one.
Mandala said, we haven't aged a day since 2013, Greg.
That's a good thing. I'm good with that. I was 53 in 2013. So I don't look a day over 53. I'm almost your age then. But you don't look 50, 51.
We don't look our age. And that's because our inner children keep playing.
Yeah.
That's why.
I seriously think, people are looking younger longer.
They are. When you look at your grandparents and their parents, and when you look back and you think of 50-year-olds looked very different to they do now. I mean, when I say I've got grandchildren, people don't believe it.
Oh no.
14-year-old grandson, and I wouldn't be without him. He's amazing. He won a couple of trophies, darling. He won a player of the season. Logan did, and what else was it? I can't remember. But yeah, so Logan won a couple of football trophies.
Aw.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love this picture. I'm going to be putting it up here in a second. This is a picture. That's me in the center as a little boy. I had blonde hair back then. This is my mom's dad.
So
my
cute.
My Spanish grandfather. This is my Polish grandfather, and my sister's Lola, who's no longer with us, and my sister Tara, and our dog, my grandfather's dog Holly, Pomeranian. And I superimposed a picture of me in there with my grandparents because we're all about within 1 year of each other, the same age in this picture. Me and my grandparents. And it shows you how DNA is changing, evolving. People are looking younger longer. So, it's there. If you need proof, it's right there, and it's probably in your photo albums as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bettina said it's because our bodies are turning more crystalline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. People went through the Great Depression and the war, and they aged a lot. They did. They looked much older than they should have, probably.
Yeah. But I think we're going through a hell of a lot now. We might not be we're going through food shortages, and that sort of thing, but nothing compared to what they went through. But they had a simpler life back then, really. They didn't have the money pressures as much because it was simpler. It was just simpler, wasn't it?
$1 went a lot further then than it does now, or a pound. I love you.
I love you too.
I do.
I can't wait to be in your arms September.
And I love all of our star family that's joining us as well.
So you've done a lot of that as well. So Lucia said, I've done a lot of DNA cellular memory shifts.
Yeah. I've been working on my DNA since 2007.
You've got something, haven't you, that people could try from In5D, haven't you? Like a mantra.
Yeah. I got several things. But there's an article, How to Change Your DNA Right Now, that I wrote. That shows you exactly what I've been doing. There's on the In5D YouTube channel, there's mantras, hour-long meditations, one with music, one without music. And basically the mantra just repeats itself over and over again. And it says all the beneficial codons in my DNA and RNA are now open. I can do anything. Um, I promise to only use this ability in responsibly in humanity's best interests. And I just looped it over and over and over again. I suggest listening to that at night when you go to bed.
Yeah.
Put it into your cellular DNA, that your DNA is changing. Daryl's saying he must be connected to me somehow. I saw your show about 3 or 4 years ago, and they lost track of it and just tripped across you this last week. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, welcome back. You know, honestly, Daryl, a lot of people have been either unsubscribed by YouTube, or their bell notifications no longer show up on YouTube. You know, I've got close to 150,000 subscribers here, and a lot of them are being shadow banned. They don't get our notifications, or as I mentioned, they sometimes get unsubscribed when they, and numerous people have told me that they didn't unsubscribe, but YouTube unsubscribed them from this channel. So we must be doing something right. We're over the target, and glad you found us again, Daryl. Thank you.
Seeker said I found him last week too. There's obviously a shift going on out there. It's like a beacon. So Gypsy JJ, yeah, I did look for an email, and I couldn't find it. I get swamped with emails, and it's difficult to find them. Yeah, so I needed to ask you, Gypsy JJ, did you want one Morganite bracelet or two? Because I don't know, it got confusing in the chat. So if you can just let me know that, but and then I can let you know how much it comes to. So, yeah.
Christina's saying that light language activates DNA too, and if you really want to hear some angelic sounding light language, subscribe to Christina's channel and listen to her. Then there's a lot of people out there that have amazing light language too. But yeah, you know, if you want looking for a starter place to listen to amazing light language, right there.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can't wait to be side to side doing our lives. That would be lovely.
Wow. I got a beautiful message from Sarah on Facebook. I think she sent it to me because she wants it private. I could tell you, but I'm not going to say it out loud here.
I missed the first bit of what you said.
What's that?
I missed the first bit of what you just said.
Sarah Randall sent me a private message on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably because she doesn't want to say it in public. I'm sure I could tell you it, but yeah. So
okay.
She's just such an amazing being, you know, and we are so grateful that Sarah is on this planet here with us.
She was there, perfect timing for you. She was,
yeah, helping me through my medical issues. She to me is an earth angel.
Yeah. My back's starting up now.
Let's wrap it up.
Sorry. It's just really at the moment.
When I say rap, I want you to rap.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah, boy.
You do it.
No.
Lucia said, I just experienced some bowel healing throughout a DNA recently. That's great. Yeah. Oh, look, UFOs might check out Sarah Randall. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing such an awesome job, Mark. We appreciate you so much.
We appreciate everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here. I'm looking at there's 55 people on, and then 5 hearts for face on Facebook for love. So that was 555 going across the
Okay.
board. Yeah, love it. So I want to thank everyone for joining us. Many of you had we thank you for joining us for both the N5D Global Predictions and for date night. If you're watching,
I'm just working out something before we completely go, just so you know,
okay.
not to sign off yet.
If you're watching this on the recorded version, thank you for joining us as well. Leave your comments below, like your first concert and everything else we were talking about. You know, maybe your star system, where you're from, and stuff like that. Where your hometown, where you're from. Leave that down below, because who knows what connections you guys might be making through N5D. You know, that's what we're here. We're here to help bring star families together. And I just want to say also, before we sign off, I know Allie's going to want to jump back on here too, but if in case nobody has told you this yet today, you are loved. You are appreciated. Thank you for your service to humanity. Thank you for being here as well and joining us on it. Gosh, well, we started at 6. It's almost 10. 4 hours of fun and love and entertainment, lots of positive energy. And
are you all sick of us? We're not sick of you guys.
Some are like, hey, 4 more.
Yeah.
4 more hours.
So Gypsy JJ, if you had the one Morganite bracelet, it comes to $41. And if you wanted the second Morganite bracelet, then it comes to $51. So there you go. And then obviously post and packaging as well, which won't be very much because they're very thin. And you gifted, Gypsy Jojo gifted something to someone's mum, which was so lovely. Everyone's lovely. They, you know, on that sales day, it was like, I'll gift that to you and I'll gift that to you. It was just such wonderful energy. It really was. So thank you all.
So, before we head out, I just want to remind you guys that on n5d.net, I marked a bunch of shirts down. So there's a lot that's on sale. Those shirts you can still get also buy 3, get 1 free. Just use the code LOVEN5D, one word, LOVE N5D at the checkout. Buy 3, get 1 free. Got lots of new shirts on there too, so check them out.
Amazing. You're so talented at that.
I love doing this. And then, like I said, I always put Siesta Key sand. I've been adding extra sand on everyone's order. I'm like, screw it. Can't have too much sand, right?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
No, that's great. And he's showing a lot of the t-shirts. A lot of the t-shirts he's got. So have a look at the sales day. There's a lot of those on there, isn't there? So, yeah.
Anything you want to wrap up on, my love?
They do match shapes. I see what you mean. My necklace matches the shapes on your.
Oh, yeah. How cool is that?
That's right.
Nice observation, Mariah.
Just carry on sharing this love vibration out. It's infectious, and good things come back to you when you're shining out the love. It just keeps rolling back, and yeah, pretty amazing. You guys are.
Stay tuned for Friday too, on July 1st. Is it the 1st? Yeah.
Yeah, the 1st, Friday the 1st.
Yeah, because we'll be back with a monthly global prediction. What time are we starting that? Are we doing that at 6 also, or 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds great.
Idea.
Sounds like, yeah, that way it opens up, still keeps people's Friday nights open if they want to go out and do whatever. It's a holiday weekend here in the United States, so definitely check us out on Friday the 1st for the monthly global predictions. That'll be fun.
Yeah. So we'll do a recap of what we've already done as well. So
yeah, very good. All right, guys. So thanks again. Love you all. Take care.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye now.